Hi everyone, it's Wendy on a Whim by Wendy, and I'm here tonight. I'm going to record a video and show you how to make a couple of the items that I promised I would show you, that I gave you a little preview of a couple nights ago. And I'm going to show you, we're going to mostly be working with twine and items from the dollar store, and we're going to make some very cute Easter crafts and springtime decorations for your home that you can use, all spring, maybe even some of them year round. So anyway, I just want to take a moment here to say thank you to my new followers and to Joanne out there in Detroit. I want to tell you that I'm going to kind of do a recap of the carrots for you, because I know you were wondering how to make the carrots, and maybe you didn't find my first video that showed how to do that. So I'm going to do a little recap of that first for you, Joanne. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I use. I found these orange like washcloths at the Dollar Tree. I'll show you what they look like, just like a little washcloth or a towel, and they came 2 in a pack for $1. And honestly, I got the last 2 packs of them, and I haven't seen them in any other dollar store. But I would imagine you can find orange washcloths pretty inexpensively somewhere. And what I use for the carrot, let me turn my glue gun on here so I can actually do this. Let me show you a carrot. These are the carrots that I'm making, and you see these in some of the good stores out there like TJ Home Goods. They make these, and sometimes they cover them with burlap or like the checked black and white fabric. I've seen them covered in many different types of fabric. I love it with the orange terry cloth and the twine wrapped around it to give it a a vein look like real carrots have. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm making 6 of them, and they're going to go in this tray along with some other things for some Easter decor. Okay, so I'm just going to do a recap and show you how to make one of these. These were from the dollar store. They're horns like you would have for a party, but they're actually the bigger ones. And I didn't see them at my other dollar store today. I got these a few nights ago at one of the Dollar Trees. You know, the different Dollar Trees sometimes have different things in stock. So anyway, if you can find these, they're 2 in a bag for $1. They're really a nice size to make the carrots, because you can get the smaller horns. You can find those anywhere, but they're, and they'll look great. They'd be great, but I just like, when I decorate, I have found that when you use larger items, it just looks less cluttered, okay? When I was younger, I used to do lots of little knickknacks and small items in my house, and it always looked cluttered. And not only that, but I had to dust so many items to make the house look clean still. So now that I'm getting older, I've learned that you really want to just do, the larger items just looks more whole and less like a bunch of pieces, okay? So anyway, as you can see, I pulled the horn off, okay? This horn is going to probably, I don't know, I usually save like everything from my crafts, because somewhere along the line I'm going to use it for something. I don't know if I'm going to use this because it is annoying, and I don't think I want any of my crafts to make that kind of noise, okay? So what I did is I cut this cloth in strips, and they're probably like 1 inch to 1.5 inches wide. You can cut them as wide as you like. You don't have to do it exactly like I do. You don't have to do it perfect. As you can see, it's not perfect. I just cut, and it's not going to matter because it will not show. Now, I'm going to get my scissors, and I'm going to cut like the hem area off the ends because they're a little bit too thick. And I will use some of those pieces too. I will show you that. So hopefully my glue gun is hot, getting hot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, which is starting at the top, but really your carrot's going to be like this. The shape, see the shape? So this is really going to be the bottom. And what I'm going to do is put just a little dab of hot glue. Okay, it's not quite hot enough, okay? I'll let my handy dandy glue gun warm up a bit. I'll show you what else we're going to make today. We're going to make these cute, adorable bunny heads. This is what it looked like when I bought it from the Dollar Tree. Cute, but I'm just not a tinsel person. I like this look, and I'm not even going to put a face on it. I just love it. Just the inspiration of it, and you know, to not have a face on it, it's almost like, I don't know, it's like you're looking at a creation and you can guess what the face would look like. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but to me this is kind of, it's cool. I like it. Okay, so we're going to do that. Then we're also going to take the Dollar Tree little baskets, just small baskets. They have the colored eggs. And we are going to take the Dollar Tree. They have these little wood bunnies, like 4 or 6 in a pack for $1. And we're going to take some lace and roping. And we are going to turn this into, let me get it here. This. Is that not cute? Okay, which one do you like best? This is just a French country shabby chic looking little Easter ornament, or something you can just put on a little shelf or on display with your other Easter products that you've crafted. I love it. We put like the little moss. I cut the bunny shape out of the moss sheet, also from the Dollar Tree. Most of my items are from the Dollar Tree. I do go to the thrift stores, and I find a lot of my items there. Fabrics at the thrift store, I will buy tablecloths, I will buy lace doilies, I will buy sweaters, tops, napkins, cloth napkins, and those fabrics are excellent for some of the crafts that we do. Okay, so we're going to do this. Let me see if my glue gun is warm enough to start this carrot. Okay, so I think it is. I'm going to put just a dab of hot glue on the end, and we're going to start out wrapping the carrot straight around the tops, just to make sure the whole top gets covered. You don't have to glue the whole thing, just put dabs of glue here and there, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. Now that I have the whole top covered around, I'm going to start going at an angle. And as I go at an angle, again, just little dabs of hot glue. That's all you need here and there. It will hold, okay? And I'm just turning it and gluing it. And I like it at an angle. You can make this go any way you want. You can go straight. I just think the angle gives it a little bit more dimension and personality. So, okay, so I'm going to glue this one. And then I'm going to start another one. Okay, so I will definitely cut the ends off of this. Oops. I don't think I'm going to make the whole carrot. I'm just kind of giving you the idea because it's very simple. Once you get the idea and you know what you need to use and how you need to do it. Oops, I dropped my, excuse me, my cloth here. So, alright, and you know, if it's a little like frayed in some areas, that's even better because, I mean, there's no carrot that's going to be perfect, right? Even real carrots have flaws and markings, and you know, you want it to look kind of realistic. So don't be perfect. Don't worry about it. Just do it. I am not a perfectionist. I do like the end result to look good, but you know what? There's nothing perfect in this world, so it's more real when it's not perfect. Okay, so I think I'm out of strips, so I think that's all I'm going to do for now. But just to show you that I'm going to take twine, okay? I always have twine on hand because I use it for so many projects. It just gives a nice rustic look to my projects, and you know, I use it a lot in, you know, in replacement of tinsel or different fabrics. I just love the look of it, okay? So what I did is I took that twine and I wrapped it here and there And it gives the look of carrot veins. Do you see that? Okay, carrots have those brown veins in them. This just really added to the carrot, I thought. And then I had this foliage, which I got at the Dollar Tree. I got like the last three. Oh, they're hard to cut. The last three twigs from the Dollar Tree. And you could get this kind of stuff anywhere. Some people even use raffia. You can, just make some raffia foliage. But this to me looked like carrot foliage. So what I did is, wait a minute now, which way am I going here? Okay, so this goes here. Yeah, like this, okay? And that gave it the foliage. And then, of course, you're going to wrap all the way around. And that's how easy it is, okay? So, Joanne, I hope you find what you need to make your carrots because they are so darn cute. I just love them. And I'm going to put that aside for now. I will need the twine for the other projects. I'm going to have to finish my carrots. I think I'm going to make 6 of the big ones. And then I'm probably going to make some smaller ones too. I bought some smaller horns. So I am more than likely going to make some of the smaller ones also. I don't know if you can see the whole table here. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is how I made my darling little bunny head. Okay, how I turned this into this fluffy little head, okay? You start out, Dollar Tree has a lot of these little things with tinsel around them, little forms. And if you take the tinsel off, you still have the form. So you can wrap any kind of fabric or anything around it. So see, I just take it all off. I will save this. I may use it at some point for something. I might use it for Christmas. I may even use it for Easter. I don't know what I'll use it for, but something will come up. Now this had a little rhinestone looking red thing there too. I'll probably use that on another project. I really don't throw stuff away. I do, see all these are little like stones. I really do use a lot of my scraps. Whoops. And let's see, okay, when you get to the ears, you just have to play with it a little to get it. Whew. Okay, see how easy it is? Comes right off. Sometimes you have to play with it when you get to certain parts. Sometimes I just take my scissors and cut again, just to make it easier. And, okay, come on now. Now that I said how easy it was, it's going to give me a hard time. Okay, come on you. Here we go. There we go. So see, I'm just going to take them off. I don't know, this one is a little harder than the last one I did. Okay, oh, I see. It's stuck in there, so get this off of here. If you just pull it a little bit. I think what happened is this came off and the ears didn't come off, or maybe there were no ears on that side. That's strange. There were ears on both sides when I did that one. Okay, this is wrapped around there's little things that poke out, little pokey things, and they're kind of wrapped around that. So then I'm going to take these out. Finish this. There, now it's coming along. Yeah, these are just kind of wrapped. There we go. There. We have stripped the bunny head of its tinsel. What I don't understand, though, is why this bunny only has... This one was a little different than the other one. Okay. Okay, so normally both sides have ears, and they close up together. Okay, this one, for some reason, only had them on one side. It's still going to be fine. It's still going to work. You just would match it up like this. See how you're turning a more of a flat bunny into a more of a whole bunny? See that? Okay, and here's what you do. It's very, very, very simple. I used this yarn, and it's like a loopy, soft yarn that I picked up at Michael's one day when they had it on sale. You can use any kind of yarn, you can use twine, you can use ribbon, you can use whatever you would like to cover this bunny, okay? You could wrap it with twine, the whole thing. You could do whatever. I happen to love this. It just made it into a furry bunny, and I didn't have to use much, okay? It just kind of filled it in really well. Whoops, I think I might have that. This should go this way, okay. And these, you know, they stay together once you start wrapping it. Very simple. I usually start at the bottom, and I start, you know, I think I'm going to just stick a loop through there to hold it, and maybe push it through another loop just to hold it on there to get it started. Okay, so it's kind of tying it on there. So now I'm going to take my yarn, and I'm just going to wrap it. If I don't, you know, you can wrap it as thick as you want. I started out doing it way too thick, and it kind of didn't look like a head anymore. It was too bushy, too full. So, you know, then I had to take some off, and I learned, you know, you have to experiment sometimes. But it's very simple. You just go round and round. And I've seen people do this with some things, and they use like a fuzzy yarn. And it's so cute. It looks like a fuzzy bunny. I like my soft loopy yarn. Okay, so I'm almost done. And there we go. And then when you're done, you can fluff it and even it out a little bit, right? And then you can add one, I'm thinking I'm going to add one more row here. Okay, so see, there's your head, all right? Now I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to like tie it off here somewhere, or glue it, either way. But see, I cut the loop so that there's a little piece that I can pull through another loop and tie it, and that'll keep it on there real good. Okay, so I'll tie it again. I'll pull it through and pull it through twice, and there we go. Now it's on there pretty secure. Okay, and then you want to cover, make sure the loops are covering the bottom. If you want later, you can put a couple extra loops down there, you know, glue them on or tie them on, whatever you want to do. But this is covered pretty darn good, okay? All right, so the head's covered. Next, and I'm going to just take this ribbon off because I probably will hang it with twine, okay? All right, so next what you're going to do is take your twine, and if you remember his ears, or her ears, whatever it is, are covered in twine. Again, you can cover it in anything you want. I mean, let me see. If you had like a twine with lace on it, would be pretty. Anything. You could do ribbon, you could do burlap, you could do all kinds of stuff here. But I happen to like the twine. All I do is I take that twine and I just start wrapping. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be straight, because your final wrap can be straight if you'd like. You just pretty much just want to fill the ears in with twine. Okay? And make sure you get down to the bottom here too. And these little pokey things on the ends really help to hold your twine, to hold it in place. It's a little trickier when you get to the tops, because sometimes they don't have all the pokies on the top. So at the end, you can always just put a piece of twine on the top and glue it down, or whatever you have to do to cover it. Anyway, you can use these. I don't know if any of you have, you know, write a comment and let me know if you have Easter trees. Do you guys put up, some people have trees and they keep them up all year and they decorate them for all the different holidays. I happen to have one small one that I've decided to keep up, and I did decorate it for Valentine's Day, and I'm going to do Easter. I'm going to decorate it for Easter, and then I'm going to have like a spring keep it like a spring theme. And then I'm probably going to do a summertime. I'd probably do like Independence Day. There's lots of times you can switch up your decorations. I will not do, probably will not do St. Patrick's Day, because that just, I don't know. I'm not in the mood to decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I guess I'm not a very good Irish person. Okay, now I got a little bit carried away here, but that's all right. If you had a loose twine, you just go over it a few times. That's all right. See how at the top it just doesn't stay real well? But you'll just take that and just glue it down at the end. Okay, so you keep going, keep going, keep going. You don't want this in there. My glue gun went out. Okay, make sure you get the bottom and cover that bottom part of the ears. It's easy to miss that, okay? Now, I'm going to do straighter lines now to cover this better. I'm going to go all the way up and all the way down. It's hard to get down to that bottom. It might be easier to do the ears first and then do the yarn. There's an idea. Okay. So yeah, I love to see your comments on these crafts, and I'd love for you to post pictures of your crafts. And if you do this bunny, post a picture of it. I'd love to see it. I mean, everybody has their own little ideas and put their own little twists on things, and it's so amazing to see the creativeness that comes out of everybody. Even people that think they're not creative find out that they are when they have a project that someone shows them how to do it, and it's pretty simple and it's cute. Surprise yourself. Okay. So I hope you all visit my website too. I don't sell anything. I sell a few things on the marketplace, some of my crafts. Most of the things I make, I'm going to enter into craft shows, and I'd love to get followers and just have fun with everybody and get to know everyone. I may eventually sell things later. I don't know where this is going to take me. I just started it, and right now I'm having fun with it, and I'm having fun meeting people and talking to people and seeing my friends and family on my live videos. I'm having a good time, and even though I work full-time, so this is like a hobby for me, and it's, you know, I can't quit my day job. So anyway, like I said, I really don't have anything for sale on my website as we stand right now. I don't know if I ever will. I do personalize poetry, like for birthdays. It's been a thing in my family where they will have me write poems for people in the family, and we'll brainstorm, we'll get together, and we'll remember things that the guest of honor did, like stupid things or silly things, funny things that happened to them along their lives. And I will write a poem about it, and they end up being pretty funny. I'll probably put a few samples out there on my website, because I do have a page for my poetry, and my poetry is pretty humorous. I don't do a lot of serious poetry. It's mostly humorous, and I have a good time with it. Okay, I think I'm done with my ears. I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to just take this piece and find a piece I can flip it under to tie it off. Okay. And I'm just tying off the twine here. Okay, and then I'm going to take some glue, but I'm not going to do it yet. Let me switch oh no, my glue gun's still on, I think. No, is it? Okay. Oh, no, let me switch the battery on my glue gun real quick, okay? Because I'll finish this up so you can see what it looks like. I will be right back with you. This is my favorite Christmas present this year. I got my Ryobi cordless glue gun And it's awesome, except I do have to switch the batteries a lot. I don't know if maybe I need to get a new battery. These were my husband's batteries that went with his Ryobi drill. A drill I think it was. And I've been using them, and I think that maybe they aren't the best batteries. Maybe they're older. So I'm going to get another battery and see if maybe they last a little bit longer. So let's see. So I'm just gluing the ears, this excess twine at the top, because it just kind of, see how it does at the top? Not much for it to hold on to. Okay, I did that. Now what I did, you can see, I put the white on the ears, okay? You don't have to do that, but it's kind of an added cute little touch. I just took 2 loops and I stretched them on those ears to make them long. So I cut 2 loops and I took those. Let's see which is, oh, that's my one that I already did. Okay, what's going to be the front here? This side or this side? I think this will be the front. So I took the loop and I just made like the inside of the bunny ear, and I glued it on, and then at the bottom I glued it on, and then I stretched the yarn to make them longer. They stretch pretty easy. Okay, so you know what? I burn myself all the time with these glue guns. You got to be careful when you're using hot glue, I'll tell you. Okay, so I got that. Oh, it stuck to my scissors, but not to the bunny ear. Okay, so, and then I stretch the top of that bunny ear, or excuse me, the inside of the bunny ear, and glue it down. Okay, so, and that was not very good. Got to pull that down a little bit. I had an easier time when I did my first one. Anyway, you got the idea. You want to make your inside of the bunny ear. And if you have like some pink yarn or something, that would be cute on the inside. So there's one. Come on. You're too hot to touch. Okay. There's one, and now I had cut another one. Where did it go? Oh dear. Got too much going on here, guys. Alright, I'm going to cut one because I can't find the other one that I made. Okay. I made this one a little longer. It's probably going to work a lot better. Oh yeah. So I'm going to put a little glue at the bottom of the ear, and that's where I'll put this bottom part, okay? I hope you can see what I'm doing. I know it's hard because my camera is limited here. I actually use the camera on my cell phone to do this video. Okay, and then stretch it. You could stretch it with the scissors when you glue it down, okay? And don't worry if it's up a little bit. See how that is? It's not really down at the bottom because you're going to put a bow on it, okay? So let me show you. I did the polka dot bow on this one. And I think on the next one, I might do, oh, what do I want to do? I like this little pink ribbon here. It's a little pink plaid. I think I'm going to do that. It'll be like a boy and a girl, okay? See, I have this pink plaid. And I'm actually just making a very simple shoelace bow. That's all it is. And I thought the fluffiness of this yarn and the head is the star of this craft. So I didn't want to, you know, make the bow the star. So the bow is secondary to this cute little fluffy bunny head. This is just a little bow just to add a touch of color or a touch of personality. And that's going to go right here. I'm going to glue that in before I cut the ends because, let's see, it's a little bit too long. There. I'm going to glue it on first and then cut the ends because I'm not sure how long I want them to be. And I'm just going to put glue right in the center between the two ears at the top, and I'm going to push that bow right in there, okay? And you want to push it in because it'll be cuter that way. It will. It'll make the bow fluff forward. See that? And I'm going to probably, oh, that's cute, cut the tails on it a little because they're a little bit long. And I cut my tails at an angle just because it finishes the bow off. Okay, cut the tails like that. And there's your female bunny. You got Mr. and Mrs. Bunny. I love these. They're so cute. See them? If you want to put faces on them, please feel free. You know, I would love to see what you do with them. I'd love to see what you guys come up with because I know that some of you are going to have good ideas how to make this even something more special. So I'd love to see that. Maybe you have a special way you're going to display them. Maybe you're going to make a body for them, or maybe you're going to add a face. Whatever you come up with, I would just love to see it. I know some people do will put a little tail on the back, a bald tail, and then it looks more like I'm looking for one right now. I'm looking for a tail that I can put on. Because then it just looks like this is a body back here. You know what I'm saying? You'd put a little fluffy tail right here. Yeah, so you could do that. You could make this like the face, and back here is the body with the tail. You could do that. It would be cute. Anyway, there you go. There's the bunnies. And I'm going to place those bunnies over here. And let's see. Next thing we're going to do is, I haven't shown you this one yet. This is, oh, so pretty. I love it. And I'm not going to do the whole craft because it will take us forever. But look at that. Same concept. Twine over, look, these two eggs, tinsel eggs, $1 a piece. So the whole frame has cost you $2, plus your twine, plus lace or whatever else you're going to put on it. I might even like just put this around the edge too. Isn't that kind of finishes it off, doesn't it? I think I'll probably do that. Tell me what you think, guys. All right. So this is what we're going to make, and it's the same concept, all right? It's going to be the same, put that there, concept. We're going to take this off. You take the tags off, this off, and then we're going to start cutting. Start at the top. Just find a place to cut, and away you go. This is kind of fun, actually, to do. This one. Okay. Anyway, there. I don't know if I'll ever use this tinsel, but I will say I am saving them. All this tinsel in a big bag. You never know. You just never know when a project will come up, or maybe someone will want you to make something special with blue tinsel. I mean, you just don't know. So I do some custom work. I just did a nice custom job. You'll see on my website I have a picture of a great big cream and white rag wreath on over a fireplace mantle with a box with mason jars, painted mason jars under it. And I did those two items. It was a special order. I'm also going to be doing grad parties. I'm going to do I'm doing one in particular for a friend. I'm going to help. Actually, I have two of them lined up, grad parties, that I'm going to do centerpieces and help decorate. So I'm going to actually do probably a live video and show you guys some of the ideas I come up with for grad parties, because I know some of you might have your kids are graduating. Such a bittersweet time, right? And happy and sad all at once. Anyway, so I'll probably do a live video on that and just show you some ideas, centerpiece ideas, simple, inexpensive, centerpiece. My daughter graduated a couple years ago, so I actually still have those centerpieces and some of that stuff left. So, okay. So once I get this off, you get the idea, right? And this is really easy. Once all this is off, this project goes fast. So, oh gosh, there. Come on. So I had a contest recently. I don't know if any of you saw my apothecary jar challenge. And I try to get people to enter, and maybe it's just too soon. I haven't been doing this long enough and probably need more followers to get this going. But I have a great prize that I bought from Home Goods, and I was going to give it to whoever I thought had the most original apothecary jar. I even showed them how to make them. And actually, I'm the only one that entered. This was my jar. It was very simple, but I won. I won because I was the only one, and I won a great prize. I'll show you. It's right here. I'm going to use it for my spring and Easter decorating on my dining room table, and I will be showing you that when I'm decorating also. Oh, it's upside down. So this is a really nice table runner, and this table runner was from Home Goods, and it's got little bunnies, almost like a silk screen there, and it's got bunnies. I thought it was upside down. There we go. Bunnies, chicks, eggs, baskets. It's got it all on there. So I just fell in love with it. It's kind of a muslin material, and it's going to look great on my dining room table. It would have looked great on someone else's too, but next time I have a contest, I'll have to remind everybody that I give out good prizes. And all you have to do is just show me your creativeness, and I just get to pick the winner. No strings attached. You don't have to buy anything. It's just a fun contest just because I want followers. The more followers I have, the better chance that, I can get something going, or maybe I can get some advertising going. There's different ways that I can do this business without asking for money from all of you or selling my products. I may end up selling other things on my website later. I don't know yet. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm just going with it. Okay, where did my twine go, guys? Okay, here's some twine. All right, so here we go. Same concept. Okay. All right, so we have the egg together, and we're going to just, see that? 2 eggs together makes it a little more full. It makes it more substantial. So you start somewhere, and you just start wrapping it. Same thing, just like you did on the ears. Look, it actually looks better if you don't do straight lines. If you just kind of go all over the place, it just looks better to me. It's like cool looking. Look at, see how it's looking? And this is all you do. This is it. You just keep wrapping until it's wrapped. When you get to the top part where there's not too many little pokey things, you're going to just have to do what you did with the top of the ears. Very simple. You just pull some of the twine up there and glue it at the top, right at the bottom. So this is it. See how it's forming? This is so cool. I love this. It is the easiest project, and it turns out so darn cute. I just can't believe it. Look at this. Look how cute this is. I love this, and it's huge. It's not just a small egg that gets lost in the decorations. It is something that can go up on a shelf, on a plate rack. It can go anywhere in your house. It would be adorable anywhere in your house. So here we go. I'm going round and around. I just think it's so cool. And the more every holiday comes up, and they have these things, these tinsel covered things, and they're different for every holiday, and they're different sizes. And I'm telling you, you can do this with anything, any of those that they have for any holiday. And it's just so cute. What did I do for Valentine's Day? I did hearts. Oh, I have one right back here. I don't know if you can see it back here in the corner up on the window. Okay, the hearts. Okay, so I will have to stop because I would have to do another twine. But see how it's coming along. Look at this. And you just keep wrapping it and wrapping it till it looks like this. And then all I did from that point, I took, what I did, you can do whatever you want. I took the lace and I just glued it on here. I didn't even go around the back because no one's going to see the back of mine. But, you know, I really should, I guess, just to make it prettier. I just glued 3 lines of lace. You could do whatever. You could even take, like, your little basket. Oh, my gosh, how cute is that? Your little basket glued or tied right onto the front of that egg. Is that not the cutest thing? How cute is that to hang on a wall or just to set up on a shelf? I love that. Or down here, maybe down here. Look at that. Or you can just set them up one in front of the other. Look at that. And look at with the bunny. You can do a little display with all, look at how cute, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is decorating on a budget, okay? And when you put these things together, look at how beautiful and adorable. Look at that. It's a whole setup, okay? You could put this out on a shelf, on a table, anywhere, and display this, and it would be beautiful. It looks like it cost a lot of money. It was like $2 plus twine and lace, so I'd say maybe $3.50 for this, $1.20, maybe $1.50 for this, and these 1, 2, a little twine ribbon and yarn, you know, probably $1.50 each for the bunny. So I mean, what are you talking? Under $10 for this whole setup, all right? Under $10, and this is very significant. This is not just a small setting. This is something that would take up a good area somewhere in your house and would really be showy for Easter. I love it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them all together because I really, really like this twine thing. Okay, so there you go. That's what you do for your egg, okay? Very similar to the bunny ears, to how we did the bunny ears. Now, the last thing, and is the basket, okay? And I'm going to show you same thing, okay? Same thing. You're going to wrap. You're going to wrap your whole thing with twine, okay? These little eggs keep trying to fall out, but that's okay. When you're all done, you can even take them out while you're working with this. When you're all done, you're going to glue these eggs in. I'm going to turn this bright light off. I think it might be a little too bright. Is that better? Okay. I don't know if it is or not, but it was really starting to annoy me, okay? So, same thing. We're going to take all of this silly tinsel off, okay? Maybe Dollar Tree will get smart and they'll just sell the frames without the tinsel. I doubt it, but okay. You got to help me think of an idea. How can I use this tinsel, you guys? What can I do with the tinsel so I don't waste it? What can I do with it? I could put it all in a bag. It would be all different colors, and maybe we could make some piñatas. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe I need to figure out how to make piñatas, and we could trim the piñatas in tinsel. That might work. Send me your ideas, because I really don't want to waste the tinsel. I don't like to waste any of this stuff, but I will if I have to. Okay, this is coming off real easy. Like I said, you can even pull these eggs out while you're working on this, because you're going to just glue them in anyway, because they're kind of a pain. They keep falling out while you're working. All right, so get all of this off the handle, and see, it's just a very thin handle. You don't even realize it. And again, you can wrap this basket with anything. You can wrap it with twine. I wrap them with twine because I love the way that looks. I think it looks so pretty and so kind of rustic and farmhouse and just kind of, I don't know, to me it's festive, all right? So what could we do different with this one? Let's think about what we could wrap that in. In the meantime, I'm going to show you, I have these sheets. These are also from Dollar Tree, and they're just moss sheets. And I am going to, let's see, I'm going to put the bunny on, I'm going to turn it upside down and put the bunny on here, and I'm going to take some chalk, and I'm actually going to trace it, okay? I think, yeah, the chalk works good. I'm going to trace this as best I can onto the back of this foam, okay? Because then I'm going to cut it out. So it's easier to cut when you just have when you draw it on something. Okay. I love the way these turn out. So see, with chalk, I drew the outline of the bunny. Now I'm going to cut it. This gets a little messy. Anytime you're working with this moss, you got to expect a little bit of a mess. So a little bit rough to cut sometimes too, but we're getting it, okay? And it turns out so cute. Wait till you see what I make the tail out of. It's so funny, and it's so cool, and it's so original. You'll laugh because it's really different. Okay, so I hope I'm doing this good. Let's see, look at this mess. It makes such a mess. But it's okay. It's all for the good. It's all for the good of decorating your house for Easter. What's more important? Your house looking good or a mess? That didn't even make sense. It's late at night, guys, and I'm kind of tired. Okay, what did I do with the foot? Okay, come on now. The foot, that's the ears, and the tail. Okay. I see. Alright. Sometimes you gotta do this. Okay. Okay, so I think I got it. I just have to cut this out where the foot goes. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it right on that bunny. Okay, and I'm gonna trim it up when I'm done. Because, you know, the chalk makes a little bit wider than what the bunny is, see? So when I'm done gluing it on here, I will trim it up, okay? So let's put a little glue. Actually, I'll put the glue on the bunny. And you're just going to put it, okay, my glue gun has to heat up again because I turned it off. So, anyway, I love the moss for Easter. I just think it's so pretty. And you know, Easter is just messy because whether you use the moss or Easter grass or any of that stuff, it's messy. It just is, okay? So you just have to deal with it. Easter is messy. Okay, so I'm going to just brush this excess here onto a plate because this stuff, if you don't clean it up right away, you'll start gluing it into all your other projects, and every project will have moss on it. Every project will be green. Oh, okay. So, I got that cleaned up. Now, I don't know what I was thinking when I set up this craft room. I have just a little tiny trash thing in here. I mean, come on, really? I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking because I really need a large trash can in here. Okay, so here we go. I am putting hot glue on the bunny wherever I need to put it, okay? And then I'm going to glue that bunny right onto the moss, best I can, okay? Now, you could leave it like that if you wanted to, but I want it to be more defined like this one is. See that, bunny, how defined it is? So I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to go around it and I just cut the moss Okay. Sometimes you just pull it, and like there's little creases here where the tail is and everything. It comes off. You just can't cut right into those little creases, but it comes off. You can pull in those areas after you cut a little. I can't explain it. You'll know what I mean when you do it. You can get these sheets in other places if you can't find them at the Dollar Tree, but I haven't had any problem. I see them at the Dollar Tree all the time. And I plan on doing other projects with them too. I'm actually going to make a fairy garden. And I thought these would be really nice to use for the fairy garden too. To give it some grass, or the look of grass. Right? So let me trim the ears up a little better. I'm going to have to do that on the outside a little. Okay. Oh yeah, now the bunny's looking like a bunny. Yes, he is. And I'm making another mess, as you can see. Alright, now I'm going to cut in between the ears so that we have two ears instead of one big fat ear. Okay. Okay, I was just telling somebody today, when I was a little girl, I should have known I was going to end up being a crafter. When I was a little girl, I don't know if any of you remember the show Chez Helene. And she was a French lady, and she did crafts. And I just loved that show. I used to watch it every morning. I used to watch that and The Friendly Giant and Captain Kangaroo. I loved Mr. Green Jeans for some reason. Don't ask me why I loved him so much, but I did. He must have been a real friendly guy or something. He probably was not very friendly in real life. You never know. Sometimes you wonder now, huh? You hear so much. Anyway, here we go. Here's the bunny, all trimmed and ready. Okay, there's the bunny. Now you can see the bunny. See that? I'm going to put that bunny aside. I'm going to clean up the mess again. Brush some of this moss. I could make a really nice St. Patrick's something with all this moss, couldn't I? Okay. So, got that off now. Here we go back to our basket, and I have to find another ball of twine, which I have a big box of it. I go through this twine, as you can tell. Alright. Twine. See? I got these $1 for 3 of them in a pack. I ordered a whole case of them from the Dollar Tree direct. I order cases of things when I need to from there because there are some things that I use a lot of. Okay, I think I'm going to just take these out. Seriously, because I didn't with the first one, and it was really, they were in the way. Like when I do the handle and everything. So I'm going to start with the handle this time. Now, with the handle, it was a little bit different because you don't want to be pulling this through and pulling it through. You know, it's a pain. So I just cut pieces, and it's just easier. Just easier to do, to wrap it. Okay, to do it this way. And, oh, that's coming apart. Same thing, wrap the handle all the way, make it a little thicker. See how this handle, how thick it looks compared to this? I made it like that, so. I just love how it looks like a real basket now. I've never seen baskets made out of tinsel, have you? It's just not realistic, alright? But this looks like a basket. Alright. So, my husband and I decided we're going to have Easter brunch at our house this year for whatever family wants to come or can make it. I figured doing all these Easter crafts and stuff, I have to show it off. My house is going to be so decorated for Easter that I've got to have people over. Otherwise, you know, it's like, why did I decorate? I know I decorated. I'm decorating for you guys so that you can see what it looks like in the end. But I don't know. A lot of my projects, I am going to be entering craft shows this year. I don't think I'll be doing any spring craft shows. I will probably be doing summer, late summer, and around the Christmas holidays. Um, later at that time, Thanksgiving. I'd like to do some spring and summer ones though, because then I could get try to sell some of these spring crafts, because I'm going to be doing a lot of them, you guys. I have so much inventory in my craft room. It's enough to keep me busy for a long, long time, and I can't pass up the Dollar Tree. It's like they get new stuff in all the time, and I'm afraid if I don't get it right when I'm there, they won't have it later. Like today, I bought some flags on stick, American flags. I bought 7 of them, 7 or 8. That's all they had. I bought them because they were nice big flags on a stick. And I put those in my pots of flowers during the, patriotic holidays that we have in the summer. I put them in there instead of hanging a flag somewhere. And I thought, these are nice big ones for $1. My gosh, I paid more than that for small ones last year. And they don't last. I mean, my flags from last year, they're kind of dirty and raggedy now. So the new ones will be nice. But if you don't get the stuff when they have it, they won't have it later. They won't have it when it gets close to Independence Day. It'll all be gone. So I have been, every time I go to the Dollar Tree, every time there's something new, I have to buy it. And I don't buy just one. I have a problem, you guys. I think I have a problem with shopping. Anyway, it's like everything I see, my mind is going while I'm in the store. Oh my gosh, I can make this. Oh my gosh, how cute would this be if I added this or that? My mind just goes crazy. I do that in the thrift stores too. Someday I'm going to take you shopping with me in the thrift store and show you stuff to look for that you can make some cool projects out of. I think I said earlier, I buy fabrics, I buy sweaters, I buy tablecloths and things that I can cut up and use. Okay? Alright, so you guys get the picture here, okay? I'm not going to do the whole thing, but there's the handle. Then you're going to take your twine, just like you did the other projects. You're going to start wrapping the basket, okay? You're not going to be able to get it all the way at the top because there's like a little ridge. So that's where you'll put this, like a little roping or something on that little ridge to cover that, like I did. So here you go, see? Oops. See? There you go. Just wrapping the basket. This is actually a really easy one. If your twine ball falls on the ground, so what? Just as long as you don't have a cat that's going to attack it and take off with it. It's easier to work with if it's on the ground. You don't have to worry about it falling. Alright, so see, keep wrapping the basket. And then you're going to put these little eggs, actually there's little pokey things here that they stick into to keep them in there. I don't know if you can see those. I put glue on the eggs first, and then I actually put glue in the hole of the eggs, and then I stick them in there. That way they're sure to stay in, okay? And then you do that, and then I take my lace, and all I did was I glued the lace right around the top like this. And then I took this little thin twine. It's a white thin twine. A white twine, and I lined it with that. So you can do whatever you want with it. And then I put this bunny in here. Oh, the tail of the bunny. I forgot. Oh, you're going to have to do it this way. This bunny will go in here. I got to show you how I did the tail on the bunny. You'll laugh. It's so funny. So cute. Well, you might not laugh, but I thought it was a cool idea. I saw these gloves. Actually, they were at Joann Fabrics, like right after Christmas. And they were on sale. There were like a pair of black and a pair of white fuzzy furry gloves. And they were stuck together. You got 2 pair for $1. So I grabbed them. I bought a whole bunch of them thinking, oh, I can make bunnies, I can make snowmen, I can make fuzzy balls, I could do all kinds of stuff. Well, let me show you what I did. See that little tail here on this bunny? I cut the end of one of the fingers like that. And see, it's a little ball. And I glued that little ball right on the bunny's tail. See that? So the bunny has a tail, a fuzzy tail. That's it, guys. These are very simple projects. Go and stock up on twine. Get your frames. They have Dollar Tree has a lot of different ones. I'm trying to see if I have any other ones here to show you so you can see, but they have a lot of different, you know, I have my heart up here. I did a lot of those hearts. I don't know if I bought any more little frame things, but you know, you can decorate your stuff however you want. Look how cute this, you know, if you wanted to put a little daisy, I got this. This is like a garland from Dollar Tree. If you wanted to put a little daisy on the front with a little leaf or something, look how cute. I mean, you guys, use your imagination. Use what you've got. You know, buy little embellishments that you can use. You know, you could do lots of different things. Whoops. You can do a lot of different things. Look at these headbands, okay? I bought these headbands only because I wanted the flower on it. Look, you can do that. I bought pink ones. I bought purple ones. See that? And it gives it a little shine. Okay? You can do that. You can put them on the egg. You can embellish the egg with these flowers. Look. You can embellish the egg with these little daisies. I thought it was cute. I held these up the other day and I was debating, what do you think? Should I add these? Look how cute. You can do so many things with these projects, okay? You don't have to do them exactly the way I did. This is just the basics. I'm showing you the basics so that you can just let your creative juices flow and you can make it your own. So anyway, have a good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my crafts. I will be back doing videos tomorrow. I may even do a live video tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, okay? See you soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.